Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Jersey Yogalicious. My name is Kat, and I am a Nesta Sport Yoga and certified instructor. And this summer, we're bringing you a book review series on a meditation book called How to Meditate by Pema Chodron. And we're in part 3 today, so if you're just joining us for the first time, you might want to go back and listen to the other videos before you join in. So we were talking about the Sanskrit word shamatha, and what shamatha means is calm abiding in Sanskrit translation. Calm abiding and stabilizing the mind. And in chapter 2 we talk about stabilizing the mind. The first thing that you need to do is to settle, and you're just going to come into the room where you intend to practice, and you're going to let yourself be complete as you are and prepared and ready for this time. Again, whether you're able to put in 10 minutes, 11 minutes ideally to start, or longer, whatever you can dedicate to your meditation practice. And the first thing that we want to do is to check in with our mind before we get started, as they talk here. See where you're at right now. What are you feeling today? You want to find yourself in the present moment with whatever's going on today. You want to be able to connect your mind by doing that so that you can be aware of what's going on each and every moment as you meditate. The first question is always, what are you feeling? What are you feeling at this moment? Can you contact what you're feeling? Can you understand what you're feeling at that moment? It could be how you're feeling in your mood. It could be in your physical body, how you're feeling today. Are you peaceful? Are you restless? Are you tired? You know, those things. Are you having physical pain? That also is one. You want to non-verbally contact with your body and sense what's going on, what you're feeling. To refine the question a bit, the author says, are there any emotions? Can you be present to them? Can you connect to them? We're not talking about having to name anything or remember the history of an emotion or anything like that. Just be present to what you're feeling right now. Are you feeling any tightness in your body? Are you feeling relaxed and peaceful? Are you experiencing the physical sensations right now? What's going through your mind? What are you thinking? What is the quality of your thoughts? Is it a good, a positive thought, a negative thought? What is the quality of my mind at this very moment? And then we're going to do a body scan, okay? And you want to check everything in your body. You're going to take a nice deep inhale and an exhale. And then you're going to begin your scan. As you go through your scan, you're going to notice that certain parts of your body have tightness and others are relaxed. Personally, I like to draw my attention to the areas of tightness. As I told you before, when I meditate, sometimes I like to incorporate my stretching at the same time. As our time is precious, we don't have a lot of time, so we want to make the most use of our time. When you do a body scan, practitioner and this author in particular says that you should stand up for a minute. Then you can have your eyes open or your eyes closed. Place your mind and your attention on each part of your body. And the author says she likes to spend 10 seconds in each part of the body. That's what I would say, 5 to 10 seconds is good, just to get a sense of what you're feeling throughout the entire body. Then in chapter 3 we go into, okay, now we're stabilized and we've called attention to the present moment and we've done our body scan, but now I'm going to do my formal practice of meditation. But before I begin, how should I sit? Okay? In meditation, there's a lot of emphasis on nice, straight posture, so you're not slumping over, so the energy isn't stagnant. It needs to be able to move freely throughout your body. You want to be able to sit upright in your posture so that you keep your heart open. And if you find yourself slumping and you find yourself closing down, you can, lift yourself back up and find yourself more open front so that it helps the energy to flow. When you sit, you want a nice stable base below you, what the author calls a flat bottom, and it's just a stable base below you. People sit on different things. They sit on the flat ground, some sit on the chairs, some sit on the zafus, ganams, and again, you want to sit with your posture so that your heart is open. Your eyes should be open, and even if you're already practiced with your eyes closed, the author suggests that you should have your eyes open because it furthers the idea of wakefulness. We don't want to be going into a sleep. We want to be in tune and awake with what's going on and what we're feeling, and be able to see what's going on at the same time. You want to be flexible and open. She says there are many meditation traditions that encourage closed eyes, but the closed eyes approach does not encourage the sense of presence in the moment that we are seeking. Keep your eyes open. That will lead you towards the recognition that every moment and every place is a sacred world, and each one offers an opportunity to awakeness in your life. So when I keep my eyes open, I'm demonstrating my intention to be at one with the present moment. Now, personally, I meditate both ways, and on a lot of my meditations, I do closed eyes, but in the beginning, she does strive a very important point that we want to be awake. Once you've trained yourself and conditioned yourself and you're comfortable with that and you are staying present, then if you choose to close your eyes, that's fine. That's where I had graduated to. I don't always, sometimes I'll open them, I don't always keep them closed. She suggests that you keep your gaze downward and about 4 to 6 feet in front of you. If your mind is feeling very wild and you want to find more stability, experiment with sitting your gaze a little bit closer. However, your head does not actually bend over. The head is always positioned as if you were looking straight ahead, sort of like I am right now. I'm focusing on an elephant that I have across on my window, and my gaze is focused on that. He's not that far from me right now, and if I had a problem with that, I could focus down here. But my gaze is not staring straight down. My head is staying up. Allow your mouth to be slightly open, just slightly ajar, so that the air can move equally between the nose and the mouth. It's not going to be ah. It's just going to be open enough that you can get that equal air. You want to also do it in a way that you're relaxing your shoulders, so you're not tensing up, you're relaxing your posture, but keeping a straight posture. In meditation, we put a lot of emphasis on trying to minimize a sense of struggle. We go through a lot in meditation, physical discomfort and mental discomfort, because everything will come up. So if you're hurting, you can make slight adjustments to try to get comfortable in your body. Pillows, more pillows, that's all I can tell you. If your face or mouth is holding tension, you'll feel it in your jawline, you'll feel it, and you just want to work on letting it go. She talks about the legs. The legs should be crossed comfortably in front of you, if you're able to. Sometimes people need to raise their seat because their legs don't go down. Sometimes people can sit completely flat. But however you sit, you don't want your knees to be higher than your waist, because that will cause you a lot of pain, especially in your lower back and in your hips. If the cross-leg position is nothing but painful for you, or if it's starting to cause a problem, she suggests you use a chair, which I suggest as well, a padded chair. And then if you sit in the chair, you can work with the other 5 points of your posture. Sit in the chair with your spine erect, your heart open, your palms on your legs, and your face and mouth and gaze relax. Sort of like this. Okay? And then anytime during the meditation, you can always flash back to your sense of being. If you find yourself getting spacey or you feel tension growing in your body, you can come back to your awareness in your body and the 6 points of your posture. First, recall the seat, the well-stabilized seat. You are not tilting forward, you're not slugging backward. You found a nice base for an upright posture. And call attention to your hands, relaxed on your thighs, and then your torso, which should be straight back as an open heart, allowing the energy to move freely through your body. Your face, your mouth, slightly open, okay? And the muscles in your face relaxing. Lastly, your legs crossed in front of you So you have to make sure you can let go of the tension in your legs. My legs are crossed right now. If during your meditation you find that you're struggling physically, don't move right away. Stay in it just a little bit longer, and then slowly move yourself into a more relaxed posture as you continue the meditation. Bring ease to your posture. It's very important not to get into a major struggle, but to simply try to be relaxed and comfortable as you can. Using each of these 6 points, and during them you want to embody a sense of relaxation, openness, and dignity. You want to embody an impression of being awake and confident. And that's the beginning of how we're going to get ready to go into it. We'll continue more on the next session. Just practice that for now. That should take some time to get used to the 6 points, finding what works for you. You want to be comfortable. 11 minutes doesn't seem like a very long time, but when you're meditating and things are coming up, it is a rather long time. And then as you grow deeper into it, you'll understand the importance of being very comfortable for a long meditation. If you have any questions, and some of you did, and I did reply to you, please feel free to email me. Thank you again, and namaste.